back to my channel. I hope you're well. I'm filming on my little camera, my G7X Mark II. So if it looks a bit different, that's why. I think the quality might be better on this because my DSLR is pretty old and it just has a kit lens. So I'm giving this a whirl. It's a bit more difficult to manage because if I use my phone as a remote, I can't see myself in the viewfinder. So it's getting used to, but sure, we'll see how this goes, and if it makes it to YouTube, it means it went okay. But you came here to see what is in this pink bag. We have a few Superdrugs in Ireland, but Superdrug opened in Liffey Valley Shopping Centre a few weeks ago now, and not gonna lie, I've been there a few times already. But the PR contacted me and sent me out a little like bundle of gifts that are sold in the store, and they gave me a voucher as well. So I went up yesterday. This is very close. I only bought them yesterday. Nothing has been touched. I used the voucher and I had to put a few bob towards it myself as well, and I bought some goodies. So if you want to see what's in the bag, just keep watching. Sure, we'll just dive in, will we? In the bundle of goodies that they sent me, there was a couple of their own makeup brand B, and I threw them in as well, just so you can kind of have a look. I'll have pictures and all over on beautynook.ie, so I'll leave a link down below if you want to check out like closer up pictures and all that good stuff. Before stuff, I'll get rid of the boring stuff. I did get some like self-care products. I got some razors. These were on special. I think they were €3. I did keep the receipt. All in all, I spent $59.70. Two other hair removal products, hair removal cream. I got they were doing 2 for €6, so I got sensitive and fast acting. I actually use hair removal cream. This is a bit TMI, but I use it on my arms. When I was a kid, someone told me to shave my arms off. Shave the hair off my arms. And I have ridiculously coarse, fast growing hair. So it was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life. That's an aeroplane, apologies. But so once a week I use hair removal cream on it, because even if I go get waxed, it's back within a week anyway, so it's not worth my time or the pain. So that's what I use them for. I only ever buy this Sure Maximum Protection deodorant when it was on special, because it's nearly €8. And between Boots and Superdrug and some of the chemists sometimes, or even in Tesco, they do have it on special. So it was on special in Superdrug for $4.80, which is still ridiculous for deodorant, but it's a really good one and it lasts a really long time as well. So I got some of that. My bank card is in here as well because I am a child and I leave things lying around. Can't buy that in Superdrug, that's how I pay it. And then I was having a look through the aisles, as you probably saw at the start. I did a bit of vlogging while I was in there. And they were doing 3 for $2 on L'Oreal, so I picked up 3 L'Oreal products. I picked up an Infallible Fix and Mist. This was actually suggested by John because he knows how much I love it. And I have one still going strong at the minute, but it's always good to have a backup. So that was kind of my free purchase, I suppose. So I got that. And then I got 2 new products that I haven't seen in Ireland yet. They're all over the States at the minute, but they're only just launching here. So I got the L'Oreal Brow Gel Pomade, which is very similar to kind of like the Benefit one or whatever. It has a little brush in the handle, and then inside is the pomade. So yeah, I just got it to give it a whirl. This is in the shade 104 Brunette, and wait, I'll get the price for you. It was $13.55, which is fairly pricey. But as I said, I did get 3 for $2, so it worked out okay. And then I got the L'Oreal Paradise Aesthetic Mascara. And again, this was on special. I think this is nearly close to €20. It was $13.55 when I bought it, but it was like 4 or 5 quid off. So it's a tiny little, well no, actually, now that I'm taking it out, it's not as small as I thought it was. But everyone is raving about this mascara. Now they're saying that it's very close to this Too Faced Better Than Sex one, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I got it to try anyway. It has a thicker spoolie on it, which is, for me, that's better. So I'll give this a whirl and I'll report back. And then I went to the collection stand, and if you follow my blog and like you read my blog post, you know, I think it was my last blog post was all about blue eyeliners. Going through a bit of a blue eyeliner phase, and Collection had a navy liquid blue liner. I think it has a bit of glitter floating through it. But as I said, I'll have pictures of it up over on the blog. But I just thought, yes, this was calling out to me, so I picked it up, and it was like €4, so I thought that wasn't too bad. And then I got one of their lip definer lasting colour lip pencils, and this is in 2 Cappuccino, which is a really dark brown colour. I would probably wear this on its own, not gonna lie, but I thought it'd be good for shading the lips, for when you're putting like liquid lipstick or lipstick on top. I thought it'd be good for kind of outlining a bit and overlining, evening things out, we like to say, not overlining, evening the lips out. So I thought this was a good colour because it's kind of dark and it looks cool toned as well. So I said I'd give that a try. And then I went to the e.l.f. stand, and as much as I wanted to try a lot of the stuff, I find that it's quite overpriced here in Ireland. Some of the stuff are fairly expensive. Now, when I say expensive, I mean for like drugstore products. So I got this. This is the Baked Highlight and Blush, and this was $7.25, which to me for e.l.f. is quite expensive, because like I remember buying e.l.f. online years and years ago, and like you could get stuff for €1 and whatever. Now I'm sure the quality is better, but yeah, I thought this was fairly pricey. But they have baked highlighters, and there's 3 shades I believe, but the one that would suit me was obviously sold out because most Irish colleens are my complexion. So I didn't get that, so I thought this was a good kind of alternative because it's a similar highlight shade, and then there's a blush on the other side as well. So oh god. Okay, so far I'm not impressed. Maybe you have to work with them a little bit, but there is not much colour payoff. I'll keep you posted on that. Maybe you have to kind of warm up the powder or whatever, but so far. And then the last products I have are Superdrug own brand, the makeup, so it's the Beam makeup, and I don't think I've ever tried anything from this line, so I'm excited to give these a whirl. So I have their matte bronzer. I took the plastic off these because I would have been here all day trying to get it off. So I have a matte bronzer. Ooh, that's quite soft. We can't see. We have a powder blush, which is a really nice kind of neutral pink shade. So we have that. What's that colour? This is, oh, the bronzer is a medium, and this is in Darryl, I believe. And then we have a Velvet Matte Liquid Lip in Lulu, which is a nice bright magenta shade. Packaging is really nice and sturdy. And then we have a lippy, and this is in the shade Tainted. This lippy is right up my lipstick alley. It's kind of a muted browny red shade. Not too dissimilar to what I have on my lips today. And that's what I bought in Superdrug. I'm excited to play with all these now. It's the hardest thing in the world when like you're a makeup addict like myself to leave things in a bag and not touch them. It like, I wake up in the night with cold sweats thinking about it. But yeah, thanks for watching. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me. I'm a very small channel, so any help is much appreciated if you watched and enjoyed. And that's it for now. I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye bye.